Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Scribblings of Life. So Diwali has gone and Christmas is coming. So in today's video we are going to create a quilling artwork which is related to Christmas, and you must have seen the thumbnail and the name of the video as well. So we are going to make this quilling snowflake today. The requirement to make this project are as shown on your screen. So let's begin. So first of all, we will be needing a paper. I have taken paper of 4 by 4 inch size, quilling strips which I have taken in white color and 5 mm width, quilling tool, it can be manual or automated, glue and tweezers. So these are the minimal requirement to make this project. Now let's start with the quilling strip. So the strip which I am using over here are 5 mm strip, and they are 17 or 18 inch long. The first shape that we need to make is this teardrop. So to make this teardrop I have taken half of the strip and I am using my electric tool over here to make the shape. So to make this shape we have to make the tight coil and then loose coil. So to losing the coil you can either use this circle template or you can even eyeball it and make a teardrop out of it. So we will be needing 6 of these teardrops. The next shape that we will be requiring is this bend eye shape. So for that I have taken 1/4 of the strip and making the shape out of it. So we will be needing 12 of these, and again I have made the teardrop, but it is with the 1/4 strip and some tight circle from the 1/4 strip. So these are the shapes that we require to make this snowflake. So once these shapes are ready with you, take a square piece of paper. You can take any size. I have taken 4 by 4 inches because I am making a small project here, and here I am marking the center. So I have used a scoring tool for it. I am not going to use any pencil or anything because it will leave the marks. And again I am dividing it in 4 part. I am basically making a small grid over here just for the reference. Now start with your biggest teardrop and paste it as shown. So we will be needing 6 of these teardrops. I am going to make a flower sort of shape in the center. Now using the bend eye shape, make a V sort of structure in the middle of the petals. So in the similar way you can even design the mandalas, paper quilling mandalas. So same process we have to follow to cover all the petals, and for this we will be requiring 12 eye curved eye shapes. Okay, so meanwhile you are enjoying the process, let me ask you one thing, that do you celebrate Christmas? If yes, what you like most about the Christmas? Just let me know in the comments. And is there any other thing or idea which you want me to share tutorial on, because Christmas is coming next month and we have an ample amount of time to create the tutorials for it. So just let me know if you want to learn something specific. I will definitely try to make it as per the demand of my audience. So see, this is looking very symmetrical and very beautiful. You can design it in some other way as well, but I am here designing a snowflake. So yeah, now I have taken that smaller teardrops and I am sticking three teardrops where the these curved eye shape met on the top. So there I am sticking three small teardrops. Yeah, so the smaller, like you can leave this snowflake design here itself, but I am going to add 2 3 more steps here. So remember we had created the tight coils as well, so we are going to paste the tight coil between the petals because that place was looking a bit empty. You can even make these tight coils with 1/8 strip, and it will be smaller in size and you can stick those as well, so that will also look good. Initially my plan was to make the project up to this point only, but then I felt that the project is looking a bit empty, or it can be enhanced even further. So what I have done over here is that I have taken 1/8 strip and then again I uh, folded it in the half, stick the pieces together to give it more strength, and we are going to extend our snowflake using these paper strips. Okay, so now I am going to stick these paper strips here in between those previous flowers sort of design. Okay, so why I pasted the strip is to give it more strength so that it doesn't wobble and it stand erect when pasted. Now I had few of these extra with me. These are same teardrops which we did in the last step, and now I am going to paste them on top of these strips, but in the opposite way we did before. So the round side is inside and pointed side is outside. I'm sorry. So in this way the snowflake is looking even more realistic and beautiful. Then I was trying to see if I can do something with the rest of the teardrop, but it was not looking good, so I just left them as it is. So with this last step, our teeny mini project on the Christmas snowflake is done. And yesterday when I was actually designing this project, I did it in the opposite color tones, like I took the white base and I made the snowflake in the maroon color, and it was even the bigger size. I mean, it was 6 by 6, and today I made 4 by 4. So you can yourself see the difference, like how is it looking and everything. So yeah, this is how it looks. You can even make tags out of it. You can use this on a card, and you can even make make it in the smaller size as a jewelry, the earrings. So possibilities are a lot, and you can make a lot of things out of quilling. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for giving me your time. Bye bye.